So the first thing I do when I get up before drinking any water is I use my copper tongue scraper and I scrape my tongue 7 to 10 times. Then I go in with my toothpaste, which is by Aromare. It's an herbal toothpaste. It's Ayurvedic and it's amazing. It's the best natural toothpaste I've ever used. The ingredients are great for not only your teeth, but also your gums. So after I've brushed my teeth and I've copper scraped my tongue, I go in and rinse my face just with water. I actually don't use a cleanser in the morning. I find that my skin is much happier with me just cleansing with cold water in the morning. Honestly, it's the best thing I've done for my skin. It doesn't strip it from those natural oils that are actually trying to protect my skin. So that's what I do. So after I've cleansed my face with water, I go in with my Thayer's Unscented Witch Hazel Toner. I really like this one because first of all, it's inexpensive. It balances the pH of my skin really well and it cleans any dirt that might have needed to come off, but most importantly it balances the pH of my skin, which makes my other products soak in better. So next is my favorite product from Agent Nature. It's her holy water that has Bulgarian rose and hyaluronic acid in it. I mix that with her Holy C, which has a French patented calcium in it, and vitamin C. It's honestly amazing, and these products together plump your skin up so well. They make you feel like you got Botox or fillers, and they're amazing at preventing acne and helping your acne. So I really highly recommend these. I use about 3 to 4 pumps of the holy water, and then you'll see me just dab in some Holy C. And since it's in powder form, it actually doesn't oxidize, whereas most vitamin C's will go bad as soon as they come out of the bottle. So this stays pure, and it's amazing. Honestly, I'm obsessed. So next I go in with the holy oil, and some days I'll put it on its own, or I'll mix it with my foundation, or I'll actually mix it like I'm going to show you here with the holy water, because the holy water will actually activate even more the vitamin C inside this oil. It has rosehip oil inside, and it is super high in antioxidants, and it's really great at removing your dark spots. And I swear, ever since I started using this consistently, everyone is saying that my skin is glowing, and this is the only thing that I've changed. And it's also the only oil that hasn't broken me out, so it's amazing. Look at that texture. So then I'll pat it into my skin, like you can see me doing here. So now this is my skin just after using those 4 products. It's amazing, honestly. So that's my morning routine. That's all I use, and I love it. So next, after my skincare routine, I make my lemon water, so half a lemon in lukewarm water. I also really like adding organic local honey. This is wildflower honey. It's amazing, from a local bee hive. And then I add my zinc drops. I find it really easy when supplements can come in liquid form, so I always add my zinc to my lemon water, and these mineral drops, concentrate mineral drops. I love having those in the morning. So here is what I'm putting in my juice today, keeping it simple. Celery, oh no, I'm going to get parsley. So I am absolutely obsessed with parsley lately. I love it in my juices, I love it in my salads. I just love it, and it's such a good herb. Like herbs like parsley and coriander have such amazing healing benefits for you. They're super antiviral. And as well, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I have a slight case of candida, and before finding that out, I kept craving parsley, and parsley out of nowhere. Like I would buy bunches of parsley and just juice them, and I was like, I love parsley. And when I went to see the person who I went to see, who told me that I had candida, she was like, you need to have lots of parsley. And I'm like, that's so funny, because lately I've been craving parsley like crazy. And she's like, that's because your body knows that that's what you need. So when you become an intuitive eater, and the more intuitive you become as you eat, and you eat with intention, you don't just eat intuitively in terms of calories, like you actually eat intuitively in terms of the foods that you eat and the healing foods you choose to put in your body, which is what has happened to me over time. I know if my body's craving parsley, it needs it, and I'm gonna shove parsley every single time I think of it, which is every day. So we have parsley in the garden now, so I don't have to pay for it, which is awesome, because I was buying like 700 bunches a week. So I'm just gonna grab some parsley and juice the shit out of it, the juice out of it. I'm sorry, I swear a little, okay? So I'll show you guys my parsley. Look at this plant. Isn't she a beauty? And then we have coriander too, because coriander is also really good, but we used it all, so it's just regrowing. So parsley. So be intuitive. Like if you're like, why am I craving parsley? Don't even question it and just start adding it everywhere you can. And if you're craving coriander, same thing. If you're craving basil, dill, asparagus, I've been craving asparagus, which is also really good for candida. So I'm really just listening to my body, and the more I listen to it, the more I realize how it knows so much. Voila. Okay, so now I'm gonna make my smoothie for after the gym. So this is not necessarily a regular day because I'm not working and it's not the weekend. So it's Thursday and I'm gonna go to the gym at 10:30. It's now 9:52, but after the gym, I have an appointment to get my nails done. So I'm gonna make my smoothie in advance because I don't like to let myself go hungry or starving. What are you looking for? Your phone. It was charging, I'm sure you took it. It's not in your purse? So this is my smoothie. Whenever I make a smoothie, the non-negotiables for me are wild blueberries. That's the non-negotiable. Wild blueberries are in every single smoothie unless I don't have them at home. Wild blueberries are amazing for detoxing your body gently from heavy metals, which we're exposed to throughout our entire environment, whether it be the air, just everything. And the main thing is the air and the chemtrails. Okay, let's not get started there. So yeah. Wild blueberries are a must. They're a must for everybody, no matter what your age. If you're a baby, it's like probably the first fruit I would introduce to my baby if I ever had one. Like that's just, it would be wild blueberries until the day I die. I'd be like, give me my wild blueberries. I don't want Alzheimer's. That would be it. That's my train of thought there. So wild blueberries. Then supplement wise, spirulina, I try to add in every single smoothie from Hawaii. It has to be from Hawaii. The other ones, the quality is just not that good and might be infected with heavy metals, so kind of ruins the point. So make sure that it's Hawaiian. This is the brand Medical Medium used to recommend. He now recommends the one from Vimergy, but I have this ginormous bottle and I'm not about to waste that. It's also a glass bottle, which I appreciate. So it smells like caca and it tastes like caca. It tastes like an aquarium. But it's so good for you. It's basically nature's multivitamin without all that extra shit that you'll get in a multivitamin. So it's just pure spirulina. If you have a thyroid problem, sea vegetables are really good for you. And as you can smell and taste, if you've ever had this, it's a sea vegetable. Okay. So start small if you're just starting, and you can also actually get it in capsules. So I'm gonna put about this much. Some people put like spoonfuls. Ugh. And the trick is to close it as fast as you can because it's horrible. It's atrocious. Then I take barley grass juice powder. This is not a non-negotiable for me. I just add it a few times a week, but not every day like the spirulina, as I do have Hashimoto's, so I really try to get in those healing, nourishing foods for my thyroid. Barley grass juice powder. It's also part of the heavy metal detox smoothie. The wild blueberries, the Hawaiian spirulina, the barley grass juice powder. So I do kind of a mix between the liver, if you follow Medical Medium, I do a mix between the liver rescue smoothie and the heavy metal detox smoothie, because me and the heavy metal detox smoothie, we were going strong. We were in a good relationship. We were in a good place, but I just couldn't stomach her or him. I just couldn't stomach, like it just, I find the taste disgusting. And it gets like all jellyish. So I would try like drinking it right away, it would still get that jelly, like jello texture. So I'm gonna start doing it soon because I know it's good for me, but I've been really enjoying the liver rescue smoothie. It's a good soft middle, you know? Then I take this pitaya powder, voila, freeze dried. I also have the one in packets, but this is really easy when you're on the go, because normally like I'd be out the door already, but since I'm doing this and I just never shut up, here we are. Pink. This could also be really fun for kids, or for like if you're having a barbecue and you want to make banana ice cream, which is basically ice cream from frozen bananas. You add a splash of this and then it makes fuchsia pink ice cream, which is so cute and so healthy and good for your liver. So if you're having a barbecue and you're drinking and you're getting drunk, well, at least you got your liver support. Okay. Okay. So that's it. That's all. I blend it with either water or coconut water. So I have wild blueberries, pitaya powder, Hawaiian spirulina, barley grass juice powder, 1 banana, and mango. Normally it's pineapple, but I have none left. Pineapple is amazing at hiding the taste of spirulina. So I'm gonna shut up now. Very important part of healthy intuitive eating is infusing your food with good energy. So like this smoothie, it just felt that I did a happy dance, and now it's happier, and it's gonna go in me happier, and it's gonna be a very lovely happy time. Okay, so now that's done. Voila. Doesn't smell like spirulina, which means we did a good job. This is actually most of the mornings how I drink my green juice. Do a little wave. Feel good, you know? You want your body to feel good. Want to loosen up those hips. You just want to get your energy flowing. No stagnant energy in this vessel. Just finished my nails, and I'm gonna snack on this apple and these dates. So I have 2 dates and 1 apple. It's an amazing adrenal snack. Keeps your blood sugar stable, and it's amazing. So I try to do, ever since doing the liver cleanse, I really try to eat apples every single day. I now just got home, and I'm gonna prepare myself a lunch. So I have this romaine that's pre-washed. I'm gonna chop up some small tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna steam this asparagus and green onion. I love adding onion to my salads. Honestly, it's amazing. And asparagus, if you're from Quebec, now is a really great time to get them local. It doesn't last long. It's often less expensive than buying organic, and they're local. They literally grow them behind my work, so I know that they're all good. So very good tip in the summer. If you live in Montreal and Quebec, it's so much less expensive to buy fresh produce. It's amazing. Then we're gonna add this avocado. And once my water has heated up, this is my steamer. So it's basically just a pot, and then you get this second piece. And I always try to cook, ouch. I always try to cook in stainless steel. Then I'm just gonna put olive oil on top and pink salt. I know, I was just outside. So it's, whoops, 2:10, and I'm finally having my lunch. I have my salad, and then on the asparagus I put some olive oil and pink salt as well. And normally I plan to have also steamed sweet potato with this, but I have an appointment online at 2:30, and I don't have time to steam it, and I also don't want to be too stuffed because it's a kind of a meditation, and I don't like meditating on a full stomach. So this is gonna be it, and I'm gonna eat the potatoes after. So you guys will see I'm kind of a snacker. Like, I just eat things all day long. Oops, sorry, you guys are currently leaning on one of these, so you're a bit crooked. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that in the summertime I'm trying to eat as many of my meals outdoors and trying to spend as much time as possible outside. So now instead of eating inside and like being on my computer or whatever, I'm just eating outside, and I'm surrounded by so much nature, and you hear all the birds and all the sounds. I'm obsessed with nature. Okay, so yeah, try to do that if you can in the summertime. Like, really take that time to disconnect, and it helps you eat more mindfully because you're much more present with your food when you're in a nice environment and you're not stressed by your phone or your computer or whatever else you have to do. Really take that moment to just eat mindfully and intuitively. all done. So I'm super satisfied. That was so freaking good. And I'm gonna go have my meeting for an hour and then I'm gonna eat again. 222. Love a good angel sign. Love a good angel sign. This is what we're meant to be doing, people. This is what we're meant to be doing. So it is now 4:44 and another angel sign since the last time we checked. And I'm gonna have basically a roasted butternut squash in the oven. My mom roasted them yesterday. And this is what I would have eaten with my lunch. But, sorry, I'm yawning. But it didn't happen because I was in a rush. So I'm gonna have it now as a pre-dinner snack. I still have no idea what I'm gonna eat for dinner, but yeah. Roasted butternut squash. I don't know how it's seasoned. I'm probably gonna add some more pink salt and maybe some more olive oil on top, depending how it is. Making myself a little snack. So I have this coconut yogurt that I love. It's from Toronto, so it's actually local. I don't think you can find it in the States, and the ingredients are super, super clean. Let me show you. So it's, oh, here, maybe you guys could see. Wild crafted coconut milk, bacterial cultures, and that's all. So it's delicious. Coconut Cloud by Good Goddess. I also mixed in probably just a tablespoon of this coconut milk. It's not the best, not the cleanest brand, and I rarely use it, but we had it, and it's very thick, this. So I like to add a bit of vegan milk, plant-based milk, to make it this kind of a texture, you know? Then here I have a mix of pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. So I'm just gonna add a bit of seeds into there so that it's more filling. Pumpkin seeds are really good at paralyzing parasites also. So very good for general maintenance. Then this is my favorite granola. It's by 1 Degree. It's non-GMO, organic, and it's certified non-glyphosate. So lots of oats and granolas are filled with glyphosate, but this is not. So these are the oats that I'm getting lately. So I'm just gonna dump the whole thing and then recycle this. I also have this flavor, which is really good as well. Vanilla and chia, but I was feeling honey hemp. Then I'm gonna add some extra hemp hearts. It's a really good plant-based source of protein, super healthy, doesn't have really much of a taste, so you can kind of throw it in anything. I throw it in this yogurt bowl, and I also add it in my salads. And then I'm also gonna add some chia seeds, just like a pinch, just to say. Then I'm gonna add this delicious maple syrup from our friend's farm. It's so good. Add like, you know, don't be shy. I'm not shy with maple syrup. If it's pure maple syrup, it's good for you. And then I'm gonna add, oops, okay, raspberries. These are also local from Quebec, the same place that I got my asparagus from. I love having berries as a snack, super easy, but just on their own, just doesn't fill me up. So I have it with this type of arrangement, and then mix it all up. And this will be my snack. So for dinner, I'm gonna make myself red lentil pasta. This is my favorite brand because the only ingredient is organic red lentil flour. So I'm gonna cook those in here. And then in this pan, I'm gonna saute in water some mushrooms, spinach. I'm gonna throw in some broccoli sprouts and some radicchio, just to make kind of a veggie pasta with olive oil. And actually I'm gonna put garlic. So here is the finished product. It made a huge dish thanks to all the vegetables that I put. And I also added some mustard on top because mustard actually helps bring back the nutrients that were lost while your vegetables were steamed or boiled or whatnot. So if you steam a lot of vegetables, definitely add mustard powder or just like a high quality mustard. I also added lots of chili flakes because I was feeling I needed something spicy. So we'll see how this is. Might be good. Looks kind of cool. Okay, so verdict, it's actually really good, but I put so much chili, and I also added cayenne on top, but I put so much chili. I put it with the garlic when I was cooking, then as soon as I added an extra vegetable, I put it on, then at the end, I topped it on, so it's really spicy, but that's what I need. Natasha tells me cayenne removes gunk from your kidneys, so we cayenned it up, and we even chili peppered it up, so it's good for me. I'll just suffer and sneeze the whole time.